take him to Detroit.
No! No, not Detroit! No!
What day is it? Monday? Oh, Monday!
Monday, Monday, so good to me.
Hey, it's Monday.
Medical.
Monday.
Changes could be coming to Michigan's marijuana law. A new set of bills now being heard in Lansing.
Marijuana is not a drug.
The bills would have major implications to small medical growers known as caregivers.
That's some heavy shit, man.
Small pot farmers in California say the state is not standing by its promise to protect.
Big companies were supposed to be limited, but some have stacked hundreds of licenses.
Stop hitting it so hard.
Created a cartel, essentially.
You have an industry allowing for businesses to operate like cartels.
But it's a Monday.
Harm has been done by the fact that we didn't legalize it back then.
Oh, I don't know if there's any harm that's been done.
There was people getting arrested, there were people getting thrown in jail. I mean, that counts, doesn't it?
What kind of joint is this, man?
Smoking marijuana all in public. You would think that shit was legal. We the Pistons in the 8, 9, and 9. Oh, bad boy.
Just another medical.
And welcome to Medical Mondays, y'all. This is your host with the most, THC, in his motherfucking bloodstream, BERG. That's Bird, motherfuckers. Of course, I got my right-hand man, well, for now, Adam L. Brooke. What up, though?
What's happening? I was like, damn, is Roach back on?
See how long this lasts, but
Thanks.
Adam L. Brooke, aka Mr. Hash Bash himself.
Hey, no.
We got our boy SOB, aka KK, up in the building. What up? What up?
SOB!
SOB. SOB. Shout out to everybody in the chat already so far. We got Jared, we got Blue Brat, we got Ace. Damn, you're supposed to be on the show, motherfucker. Not watching it. The fuck, man. We got River Rat, we got James Holland. Hopefully Native Maid's in here. Shit, Dogcatcher hit me up asking what the fuck's going on with the show since we started so late. Sorry, everybody. Had to get everything set up and everything.
We were way brave.
Yeah, we were. I'm just gonna blame it on Ace.
Right.
It's all Ace's fault. But yeah, before we get into anything, let me give a huge shout out to all of our awesome sponsors. Huge shout out to Native Made 313, Michigan Turf Farms, Nugget Duction Extracts, Tiki Madman, Tree Street Packaging, and SOB Labs. What up, though? And also, I just want to remind everybody out there, you need to go out and get your medical marijuana card if you haven't already, people. And one of the awesome people you can hit up is Detroit Certification Center. You can get at them at DetroitCertCenter.com, Detroit Cert Center on social media, or give them a call or text at 248-275-6707. Once again, that's 248-275-6707. Your card is very beneficial to you when it comes to the law. So go out and get it, you people. And there's also all kinds of other people you can hit up as well. Michigan Weed Stirs, Michael Thuey up north, Pure West out west. We got Vehicle City Social doing card promotion. GC3, and the list goes on and on, y'all. So
I think Kyle's going to be giving away some medical cards too for their event. The Kyle
all right,
Cultivators Cup.
all right, but shout out to Buddy.
Buddy,
Of course. Shout out to everybody who came through the Dab Wars. It was good seeing some old faces.
Yeah, with some old faces in there, bro.
Yeah, I haven't seen, like, there was some faces I haven't seen since John Arbor. So
right. Don't forget about Saturday.
oh yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. You came out to that event. Don't got an excuse to miss out on this one.
Nope.
It's the Give Back Birthday Sesh, July 20th. That's this Saturday, y'all. 2 p.m., 7 p.m. Bring in some summer fun toys and supplies, or $20 at the door. Everybody gets a raffle ticket for your chance to win stuff donated by these awesome vendors. Food by Chi-Town and Funk Food Express. Shout out to Native May. Her birthday's Thursday. So just a reminder, everybody, to hit her up Thursday. It's going to be her birthday.
Thursday's her birthday, really?
Yep, and mine's Friday.
That's my wedding anniversary.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be married 15 years. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know how Native May will feel about that. She might have to change her birthday. But anyways, make sure you go.
The day of the event?
What?
Is it the day of the event?
No.
No. The event's July 20th. Native May's birthday is the 18th. Mine is the 19th. If you don't have time to wish her a happy birthday, come do it in person this Saturday. It's in Detroit. If you don't know, hit us up, but you should know. Come on, people. Shout out to Native Maid's going to be in the building. Nugget Abduction Extracts, SOB Labs, your boy Nice, John Doe, Brukoff Extracts, Ed Gringo Gardens, and a few other people. Of course, I'll be there.
I'll be there for sure.
Adam will be there. Yeah, so come through, smoke out. If you need any gift ideas, hit me up in the DMs.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask. I have a great idea for a child. Is it child friendly or just?
Yeah, it's summer fun toys for the kids.
Right. Hey, no problem.
Not adults. Not adults.
No. I wasn't even going.
Don't bring any of those toys, Adam.
No,
not that kind of give back.
What if could you get those water balloon things now, where you screw it on?
Oh yeah,
and it blows up.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Because now you're encouraged water balloon fights.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that would be an awesome.
I'm sure you guys can even bring in fucking like squirt guns and stuff, as long as they're like colorful and not looking like a replica of an actual gun. That would be great, people. But this Give Back is benefiting the Capuchin Soup Kitchen as well as the First Step Women's Shelter. So come through Saturday, y'all. I'll put it up on the screen one more time. JSH Enterprises and Nugget Abduction. We're putting this on. Shout out to them. And save the date, y'all. It's this Saturday coming up, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. at that one spot in Detroit that you already probably been to. If not, hit me up. Hit me up, and I'll let you know. So much love to everybody who's going to come through. It's going to be good to see everybody. Smoke out. Shout out to Tismees in the fucking chat. Carla's up in the chat. Maria Vasquez. Oh yeah, I mean this doesn't have to do anything with the show, but Maria Vasquez, somebody's trying to duplicate her account and fake people out and start following people. So be sure people are who they are on Instagram and social media before you start following them back and allowing them to follow you.
When did you see that?
Today. I already talked to her about it. So,
I never
they're
even.
using her picture and everything. So.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
They didn't pick up, I don't think.
Not a good look.
I don't think they tried to hit me up, which is funny because I always say hello to her.
No, I always tell people they need to be fucking careful who the fuck, especially if your account's private. I'm sure it's private for a reason. For you to like just allow somebody that you're not even sure. I always give people a test. And I'll be like, oh, do I know you? And if they know me, of course, they'll be like, yeah, fuck you, Berg, or something like that, you know? And they didn't even answer. They read the message and just left it, didn't respond or anything. And that's when I hit up Maria. So.
Wow.
Yo.
I had something happen, but I think I got it all back.
Shout out to well, I said Dad Wars, didn't I? I mentioned Dad Wars. Shout out to all the winners. I'm not sure who the winners were. I was gonna ask Judge to come on and talk about it. I guess we can get right into the news stories, man.
Oh,
what news stories you got, Adam?
I got a bunch of them. They're in my email, so I got to get to them. A second here.
Did you hear about Wiz Khalifa getting arrested in Romania on drug possession charges after smoking cannabis on stage?
But plus, he had like 18 grams or something on top of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of the audio because I don't want to get a copyright strike. But we got a little video of them fucking what he did. This is him on stage in Romania,
right?
Smoking weed. And this is him getting escorted off, being arrested by the government of Romania for
right after the show ended.
Yeah, literally right after.
Oh, they let him finish performing and then they arrested.
Oh, no, they probably would have had a fucking riot.
Right.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's the worst thing to fucking do, man.
They can wait. That's not a problem. He ain't going anywhere. They know that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I want to say when NWA was arrested in Detroit, they allowed them to finish the concert and arrested them afterwards.
Right.
Because that would have been a total shit show, bro. Anthony, what up, though? But I guess Wiz Khalifa responds to the Romania arrest issues with an apology. He said, last night's show was amazing. I didn't mean to any disrespect to the country of Romania by lighting up on stage. They were really respectful and let me go. I'll be back soon, but without a big joint next time.
Well, that's a boring show.
Bruh. Who the fuck wants to see Wiz Khalifa not be able to smoke weed though? You know,
Right.
But do you think? I wonder if, bro, I can't imagine that there was nobody in the fucking stadium or wherever they were at the venue not smoking while Wiz was on the stage.
That's a good question. I'm not sure where they were at, but like nobody's smoking Royal Albert Hall. You know.
But my whole thing is like, if you're not smoking, then why are you going to see Wiz? Like that's his whole persona is weed. So yeah.
I mean, a lot of groups are, bro. I mean, like you got Bone, you got Snoop. I mean, there's tons of, Loonies, Afro Man. Like people smoke at these venues. They don't care where it's at.
No, bro, before shit was legal, fucking me and Roach would be smoking literally anywhere, bro.
Right. Watch out where you smoke.
Just don't. My advice is just don't
be
look
on the
at
edge.
Security. Don't look at the security.
Right.
Don't look at them in their eyes or
Don't
nothing.
front 'em off.
Just look the other way. Like, oh, I'm perfectly fine over here, having a good time, not causing a problem.
You don't want to look suspicious.
Yeah. So speaking of Snoop Dogg, you just brought up Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg launches his first marijuana dispensary along with a new line of cannabis products honoring Tupac. Which is kind of weird to me, bro, because like Tupac didn't even like Snoop before he died.
Well, I mean, Tupac wasn't the biggest weed smoker either. I mean, he smoked a little.
Yeah, I mean, he smoked blunts. That's primarily what he smoked.
But I mean, at the end, but like when he was in his political stint and all that, he wasn't really.
Oh,
smoking.
yeah. True that. But my whole thing is like, bro, like, I don't know. It's just, it makes me feel some kind of way when motherfuckers that have nothing to do with his family or anything, come out with a fucking product honoring Tupac. But is anybody that was left behind in his family going to be, getting any of that money? Right. I highly doubt it.
Well, depends how and who it was paid. I mean,
did Tupac have kids?
No.
No way. That's crazy. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's wild. It's, you know what? It's starting to explain a lot.
See, and then in the article it says the product line honors rapper Tupac Shakur, or Tupac, an iconic artist who Snoop befriended before he was killed in a shooting in 1997. But bro, like, I don't know, man. I just don't know how I feel about this shit.
Yeah.
Like Snoop can't make money off his own name. He has to bring up Tupac.
It doesn't make sense. No. There's some type of gimmick. There's something behind.
I saw him the other day on some cable channel, and they were like, what do you think of being no, I'm high and I can't remember.
Now, one of his excuses is fucking Tupac is the first one that ever handed Snoop a blunt. Before that, it was only joints.
Wait.
I heard a story about, the word chronic. You know where it comes from? Well, this is coming out from Snoop Dogg.
Snoop, yeah.
Did you hear about that shit? Well,
I've heard it,
somebody was telling him that they had that hydroponic. And he thought he heard chronic. And then from that point on, everybody he knew started calling fucking like high grade weed chronic.
Right.
Well, it's because he's a Crip too,
Yeah. Hash bash cash, what up? Kevin Simpson, what up, though? Clover, what up? Oh, Clover said she was following that fake Maria page. Damn.
I'm gonna have to go see if I'm following. That would be horrible.
So yeah, while Snoop might be the best known as prolific consumer, Snoop has also advocated to reform, which includes calling for a policy change at the NBA so that players could freely use cannabis off the court. Yeah, I think all sports, especially football. I think football should be number one when it comes to fucking allowing, players to use cannabis. I mean, it's like just for the fucking concussions and all that shit, bro. I saw a documentary. I forget. It was only like a fucking 20-minute fucking thing, but it was about how cannabis would be so beneficial for NFL players because of all the hits they take, bro. The brain damage they fucking endure. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a helmet or not, bro. You're going super fast and then all of a sudden coming to a stop. That's like fucking your brain will fucking bounce around in your fucking head, But that's my opinion. They should do that shit on hockey too. Hockey ain't what it used to be though, man. I remember being able to watch like a week of highlights of motherfuckers fighting on the ice and shit. They don't have that shit anymore. I mean, they have fights, but it's like a joke now. Shout out to our boy Darren McCarty. He played when they really fought. You're muted, Adam.
No, that's right. I mean, that was like, you can tell the difference in him in how he behaved when you watch the video.
Yep.
I mean, he went from being this hard hockey player to having fun because he was the guy that got to nail people. So he's a good guy.
Oh, Prop says MMA and boxers.
Well, yeah, that out.
I mean, that's a given, man. And like it
pushed boxing away.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I always thought it was fucking stupid that MMA fucking a lot of the fucking fighters are fucking, they're fucking smokers, bro. So what are they? I don't know. I wonder if they're just fined. See, I don't know. I don't watch MMA or pay attention to that sport enough to know.
Right.
Like when it comes to fucking cannabis. Bob Probert was good too.
Yep. He was another good guy that really played. He'd fuck you up, no problem.
Yeah. Wasn't he like a dark-haired guy?
I think so. I know he was a dope fiend.
Yeah, they all were, bro.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, he was like, that was something.
Yeah, all the mixed martial arts and everything should be able to fucking use cannabis. I mean, and if anything, bro, it's not. I don't know if you could. Do you call cannabis an enhancer when it comes to sports? Like, do you think it could help people? I mean, I know I smoked while I was bowling, and motherfuckers drink while they're fucking bowling. They get fucking shit faced while they're bowling, and they'll fucking hit it 300. So
They want to
it
make
all depends on the person.
they want to make a big deal out of it, but they don't have anything to base their argument on.
A river rat said he was a cokehead.
What?
Probert.
But he was a cokehead. That's okay. Let him be what he wants to be.
But imagine if weed was fucking legal, man. Oh yeah, there was another fucking story, man. You know how we covered the story last week about the breathalyzer?
Yeah.
Well, in Ohio, they're doing the swab. And it's not just for companies to use. It's for roadside tests. So coming soon in Ohio, they will be having roadside swab tests.
There's this misperception that, well, because marijuana is now legal, that I can just walk around and smoke it wherever I want in the public, which isn't the case. But then how do you actually enforce it as a law enforcement officer? And it's been a challenge so far.
Cincinnati FOP President Ken Kober hopes a bill in the Ohio House will ease some of those challenges. Lawmakers are looking to bring rapid saliva tests to police cruisers across the state.
It's literally a roadside test where you put a cotton swab or a swab under the person's tongue, hold it there for 30 seconds. You seal it, you send it to a lab.
Police would get the results back 24 hours later and be able to tell how much marijuana is in someone's system. Colbert says the results are a lot more specific than current tests, showing how much weed someone's actually smoked.
Blood test and urine test, one, take time because you have to drive somebody to the hospital, you have to take them to a district, you have to hope that, in an impaired state that they're going to be willing to comply or they're going to comply.
While marijuana has been legalized, at least in Ohio, we want to make sure that people are safe.
Ohio State Rep. Adam Matthews is one of the bill's co-sponsors. He says lawmakers are looking at other states and how Ohio already regulates alcohol when crafting this type of legislation.
Our law enforcement has to be able to protect Ohioans and have a ready and available test for them to catch these drivers that may have smoked and then getting on the road in the same way as someone had too many drinks.
The punishment for refusing the saliva test would be the same as refusing a breathalyzer test. A 1-year.
Comparing cannabis to alcohol.
No, yeah. No, that's how it is in Ohio. That's how it is in Ohio, bro.
Same as refusing a breathalyzer test. A 1-year suspension for a first offense.
So if you refuse to take the swab, to take the swab, it's the same as
automatic suspension. Yeah.
Automatic.
The punishment for refusing the saliva test would be the same as refusing a breathalyzer test. A 1-year suspension for a first offense. Kober says this is a game changer for people tasked every day with keeping the streets safe.
We have to be safe when you're consuming this kind of drug.
Safe
when you're consuming.
Safe. This
kind of drug.
Say the word safe 10 times and drill it embedded in your head. Yeah.
It's just so fucking whack.
That's how you know when somebody's agenda when they repeat themselves over and over.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like you ain't doing alcohol. Actually, people die from alcohol.
But they don't even say. I mean, at least the last week when the lady from the company that's putting out those breathalyzers was talking about it, she even mentioned it herself that they're not testing for the intoxication levels. They're testing for the presence of the drug being in your system and what's the percentage. Because everybody's body's different, bruh. Fucking everybody and especially for
everybody's got different
weed
tolerance levels.
motherfuckers that smoke weed every fucking day. It ain't gonna be the same for somebody
Well,
who
someone that
fucking is a
smokes
weekend
flower
smoker.
compared to somebody that strictly dabs, their levels are
Yeah,
going to be way
yeah.
different. You know,
Yep. Yeah, even that.
because the person that dabs, their tolerance level is going to be way higher than someone that smokes flower. You know.
So yeah, man. Like, I guess pretty soon, just I guess you gotta watch your back in Ohio even more now.
Wow.
I was
I mean, especially now that they got this fucking shit.
Well, another reason to get your med card, folks.
I mean, just when I thought it was like all right to drive through Ohio, they just make this shit.
right.
Like,
Yeah,
oh
back-
shit,
yeah,
they're legal now. All right. But then again, if you're in Ohio, people, I bet you any money having a medical marijuana card will be a fucking advantage you'll have over the people without one.
Yep.
Your lawyer can use that shit. So everybody out there, go get your med card. I was smoking a joint last week and a cop pulled up next to me and he didn't see me or just let it go. Was your window down?
Yeah, I mean,
That's a big difference too.
Right.
and he doesn't really care unless he has to.
Right. Does
Most
he
of
want
them
to?
don't want to fuck with you unless you commit some horrible speeding or
Well, it's not even worth their time.
no
either.
turn. Right. If they're gonna pull you over for something with a ticket, it'll be much higher of a deal than weed. I mean, they know that. You're gonna let that go.
I mean, I heard that they've already implemented that in other states already, that swab test. I wonder what the numbers are. Roadside.
Good question.
Oh shit. They were trying to fucking do that swab shit in Michigan, weren't they?
Yep. A couple of years ago.
Yeah, Michigan doesn't allow drunk driving stops and things like that, or not stops, but whatever they call it when they set up all the cops.
The roadblocks or whatever.
Yeah, Michigan specifically, I believe, has laws preventing them.
Yeah, they do that in Indiana for sure. No, there's all kinds of states that fucking that are permitted with conditions, partially prohibited, and prohibited altogether from using swab tests.
Right.
Yeah, but those are easy to beat, man. If you know what you're doing, you can beat those tests easy.
Oh yeah. Just keep some fucking mouthwash
Listerine,
on there. Yeah.
some hydrogen peroxide too.
Oof.
Doesn't taste the greatest, but it works.
Yeah.
Just can't contain alcohol, and it's got the non-alcoholic mouthwash for it.
See, a lot of the states won't allow rapid result tests, you know, because you got some of those tests that'll even the fucking shit that they're checking for opiates, you know, the fucking roadside test, they'll a lot of them shit just come up fucking positive.
Right.
You all heard about that fucking guy who got pulled over and they fucking tested this little fucking substance that they found on the floor of his car, and it tested positive for fucking methamphetamine. And then he was charged for it. It ended up being Krusty Kreme frosting, dog. Like the coating. It was like Krusty Kreme fucking coating, dog, off a fucking donut.
Oh, that's crazy. Ooh, let me guess. Veritas did the test results.
Right. Yeah. How did you know? Or, you know, here's another fucking hypothesis. How about Krispy Kreme fucking donuts actually have meth in it? Yeah, we just found their fucking
secret recipe.
Yeah, that's why everybody comes back for more.
When they said those things are crack, they weren't lying.
Yeah.
That's like coffee from the hamburger joint. That's right. What's the place? There's one up here at 9 Mile or in whatever, in the freeway. It's 10 Mile and Winder, whatever it is. Fuck, I can't remember. The white place, you know, where it's all white out. It's a white enamel building on the corner.
Thought you were saying it was all white.
No.
Talking about Tailways or Braves?
Yeah, it's one of those type of places. It's up near me. Might be Telway.
Braves. Probably Braves.
You know, Telway is the one that has crack in their coffee.
Oh yeah, I had to wean myself off of fucking Telway coffee, bro.
I like the milkshakes.
Yes, I still haven't had one of their milkshakes. It's just not what I went there for.
Yeah.
They didn't have one in the Southwest until after it fucking burnt down, and then fucking they rebuilt that bitch, and then it got shot up.
Yeah.
First time ever Telways got shot up.
Right.
That's how you know fucking
so
shit's going downhill.
You know the place at 10 Mile Middle Belt or 10 Mile and Orchard Lake, sorry. I don't remember what it's called, but it's one of the places been there forever. And one day some guy hit it with his car, sent the grill 50 feet down the street, and they brought the grill back and have been using the same grill ever since. And it hit the paper, and it was pretty, pretty bizarre that someone drove through the building and hit their grill and sent it as far as they want. That's one of them famous little joint. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, here's that fucking thing. This is it.
It's a terrible feeling to go to jail and you haven't done anything.
Tonight, Eyewitness News talked to Dan Rushing about his drug arrest last December in Paramore. Orange County court records show Rushing was arrested for possession of meth, but the case was dropped a month later after FDLE tested what turned out to be icing from a donut.
I just don't want this to happen to somebody else.
We obtained the incident report. It shows officers were called to a 7-Eleven off Colonial Boulevard in Orlando for possible drug activity. Police say Rushing was pulled over after leaving the store for failing to stop at a stop sign, then going 42 and a 30. Rushing says he gave officers permission to search his car.
They said, yeah, we found what we thought was crack cocaine in the beginning, but now we think it's methamphetamines.
The report shows an 11-year veteran officer found what was believed to be drugs. The report goes on to show what we now know was icing was tested twice. The results showed meth.
Every other Wednesday, I stop at Krispy Kreme and get a donut there. And they found four little flakes of icing.
We then asked police how often does a false positive happen. A spokesperson told us, quote, there is no mechanism in place for easily tracking the number of or results of field drug testing.
Bruh. This story doesn't add up.
Nah, bro, this is I've heard of this 7 years ago, bro. It's like, dog, we've talked about it on the show several times in the past.
Yeah, but who buys one?
Because that's one of my biggest that's one of my biggest arguments when it comes to roadside testing, period. Swab, fucking everything, bro. Like, if you can't even fucking pull right results 99.9% of the time, then why is it even being implemented? Why are you fucking taking those test results serious?
Well, every company has a failure rate of their product that they put out.
Yeah, but what's their failure rate for fucking the fucking roadside fucking tests, bro?
Bro, the cup you take at the doctor, the immediate one where they screw it back on, was like 4%.
Yeah,
wrong.
No, I've heard people fucking who ate a fucking poppy seed muffin and shit, fucking testing positive for fucking opioids and not getting jobs or failing a drug test for probation, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah. Our governments don't even give a fuck. They're just playing these games with other people's lives. They don't got to fucking deal with it. But yeah, Krispy Kreme donut tested positive for meth, not once, but twice, bro.
Right.
Hey, where's this guy today? That's how you really give. If this guy's missing some teeth and he's, he looks stressed out, he might be a meth addict.
He didn't look like a meth addict.
Hey, that's the way it starts off,
See, he bought it at 7-Eleven. They sell them individually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He probably got some kind of fucking contract with them. They have a Krispy Kreme fucking setup. I haven't been into a 7-Eleven in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't been. Too much getting in and out of the car for me. But
yeah, it's crazy. Some Speedways sell 7-Eleven drinks.
7-Eleven bought Speedway.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah. They got Slurpees, yeah. They got a
lot of them got the
7-Eleven products too, the chips and everything. They'll have the 7-Eleven chips.
Yeah.
That's why Speedway. It was either 7-Eleven bought Speedway or the other way around, but I want to say 7-Eleven bought them. Man, you know what I forgot to ask everybody? What the fuck is everybody smoking on, man? I'm sparking up my second joint. My first one was oh shit. My first one was Block Party. Michigan Turf Farms. This one is the Z Pie from SOB. And then I got some hood ornament that I haven't smoked yet. I'm gonna try from SOB as well. So yeah, what you smoking on, Adam, or dabbing on?
I got some NLG that I had a little left.
Hell yeah! Shout out to NLG, man.
The
It's
Jedi.
good seeing them at that melted trichomes. What up?
Yeah. I'm smoking on some Trop cookies, man.
Oh shit,
Fish man
bro.
melts. Yeah.
Fish stick extracts. Hell yeah. Oh, I just smoked a dog catcher salad, Blue Breath said. Damn, man. Fucking
salad.
Yeah, she got a few different strains from them.
Never heard of that one.
I got some birthday cake rolled up by dog catcher as well. Berg, you are right. 7-Eleven bought Speedway.
That's just crazy to me.
Damn, Dog Catcher Farms said he's smoking on that Michigan Turf Farms SOB. Won't hook him up. Damn, KK. Damn.
We running low. We running low.
That's pretty funny.
I was hoping you hooked me up with a bag.
Anthony, you're smoking on some wedding cake. Rob smoking on some diamond fire. Oh shit. Nobody else saying what they're smoking on. I bet you Native Made is smoking some pink menthol she got from John Bill.
Oh yeah, that stuff smells really good.
Oh yeah, man. I enjoyed it.
It had like a gassy menthol-y smell.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Or sometimes she's smoking on that Oreos from Nug Adduction as well. You know what I miss from her when it comes to flour? The native glue. You ever had the native glue? It was like a Gorilla Glue, but it was like their own like
brand, their own
yeah,
version.
it was like their own cut or whatever, Beano or whatever it was. Get that back. Blue City Trees up in here, Mockingbird Media. What up?
Tequila. That's tequila.
Blue City smoking on some monster cookies. I've never had no monster cookies. Oh, feeling a lot better, man.
He is feeling better.
Rita. I'm surprised you haven't heard of that story before, KK. The Krispy Kreme shit. The Krispy Kreme shit.
No.
Bro, yeah. Well, it's a couple years ago.
That's some funny shit. Here comes the rain. Every day, bro, it's been raining.
Yeah. Bro, I was driving up to Flint last night. It was storming, bro. And I didn't get rain. I didn't get rain on me at all. Like I drive through like fucking wet fucking road, but there was no fucking rain as far as where I was. And there was all kinds of fucking lightning and shit. It was crazy. It was dope. It looked dope. Oh shit! I think we know who the real star of the show is. It's the pup. Damn. You're lucky this is Medical Mondays, Kilo. Microed some mushies about 30 minutes ago, dabbing on some papaya from fish stick extracts. Damn. Wow. Everybody's smoking on that fish stick. But nobody else smoking it here. I know everybody else is smoking. River Rat say what he's smoking on. Nope. So what kind of stores you got over there, Mr. Brook?
Oh, I got a few. One is at Michigan level that the an appeal panel. I'm sorry, let me get it up here. Appeal panel says MRTMA didn't preclude marijuana prohibition. Now, nowadays, if you got a weed card and you're on probation, you still can smoke weed. But the state appeal.
That's in Michigan?
Yeah. The state appeal.
So they're trying to change it back so you can't smoke?
Yeah, they went after this one guy and argued that his use of marijuana while on probation could not lead to a prohibition violation. You know, one side argued that, and then they argued that it was, you know, legal and shouldn't matter. And she ended up having to take it to court a bunch of times. It ended up in their Supreme Court, I believe, is what, or our Supreme Court. She's talking about, you know, the Regulations and Tax Act that prohibits, penalizes for compliant use of recreational marijuana. So they're messing with people still, which is kind of unbelievable that they still go after people who are growing weed. And the state had come out and said, if you are on probation, as long as you had your card, you were allowed to smoke weed. They had said that.
Well, some of the states just fucking are putting into effect where you can fucking actually grow weed. And like they voted on that shit like 2-3 years ago. And they still haven't let them be able to fucking grow in their own house.
Yeah.
I wonder how it's going on, because in Ohio they can grow weed in their house now, can't they? Up to 12 plants, I want to say. But I wonder, like, what the stipulations are. And I'm sure each county and city have their own rules when it comes to weed, too.
Facts.
Well,
yeah, it's like the townships really. I think they divide it up in townships where they have the say so on what they can do. At least that's how it works out here. Yeah. And I remember when Lapeer and Geneseo counties were all trying to change the laws, like have their own different laws.
Oh yeah,
where
yeah,
you
yeah.
can grow.
No, they
and,
were trying to, put plant count on fucking caregivers that were fucking growing in their homes and shit. Trying to
Yeah.
force them into quote unquote green areas.
Yep.
That are fucking old industrial fucking sites that are fucking contaminated with all kinds of fucking lead and all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
Setting them up for failure type stuff.
Oh yeah, bro, totally. If not
Then they
fucking
have to
lead,
build
other
out.
fucking toxins. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean,
You got to
even if
build
you,
out because they're not.
bro,
supposed to
even
leave.
if you build on top of some contaminated fucking soil, that shit'll leach through it. I don't give a fuck how much concrete. It'll eventually get through. I think, or at least like on the outside. Like, bro, they in Southwest Detroit, bro. I remember fucking picketing with my mom. They fucking built a fucking elementary school on a fucking old industrial site that was contaminated by lead, dog. All along the fucking outside of the school and shit, they had little flags on the fucking grass saying "Do not dig."
Right.
Like, oh, what? Like, the shit's fucking ridiculous, bro. Our government's so fucked up. They're literally fucking our kids up, and they're worried about the effects of this dangerous drug they call weed. Fuck out of here, bro. Our weed is safer than the food the FDA allows us to fucking eat. You know what I mean?
Oh, much.
Damn, tornado warning in Kazoo.
Oh shit! It's coming
Watch out,
through right
Sioux
now. I'm
City.
telling you. Hearing all kind of thunder and lightning.
Yeah, that's how it was up towards Flint. The shit was wild. I ain't seen the sky like that in years, bro. Like all around me, all around me, there's fucking lightning. Like sometimes just over here, sometimes just over here. And then there's times where the whole fucking sky lit up like fucking light, bro. Like it was like daytime. It just went all across the fucking sky. Shit was wild. I wish I had video of it. So, are they supposed to have some kind of fucking vote on this shit, or they're just starting to fucking do it quickly behind their back type shit?
Well, that's the thing.
Obviously, they can't because.
Yeah, it goes as soon as they try that stuff.
So it's a congressman that's pushing this shit or no?
Yeah, I believe so. And once it goes to the Senate, you got to have 60 votes, and that's where they got a problem. So, like, they spend all this time working and making it look like you're not going to get in, but all of a sudden there's 60 votes available.
Did they say the congressman's name? I'm gonna look this motherfucker up. Because doesn't like a congressman have to like propose the shit in the beginning? Like there's somebody has to back it. They can't just fucking
First it goes to a committee. So there was a I swear I read about it on that someone sent it to me, and I'm looking and I can't fucking find it. Yeah. Oh, what a pain in the ass. I had it before the show. I read it.
Damn. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I'll show you guys. Hopefully I don't do no kind of fucking. This shit looks pretty crazy coming towards us.
Oh, yeah. Lightning strikes. Is that what that's?
Yeah. Oh, that shit. Chicago's getting hit right now.
Yeah, my buddy's working on a rock and roll show. I bet they're not playing. They're expecting rain. There was a bunch of shit they couldn't get done last night that they had to do this morning.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Now it's lightning is the one thing that shuts those things down pretty quick.
I'm sure.
Oh wow. I just seen this. NCAA votes to remove marijuana from banned substance list for college athletes.
Oh shit.
That's fucking wild. Well, what about everybody else? Do they get to smoke too?
Well, you can, just not in public. So I wouldn't understand why that doesn't say the same thing. But I wouldn't let that stop me. Oh boy.
Yeah, I can't find that fucking. Any other stories, man?
Not necessarily good ones that are worth telling.
You said you ain't all kinds of stories.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, now I see it. Maryland governor and the NAACP say marijuana pardons will unlock economic opportunities for people targeted by criminalization. The past few weeks, Governor Wes Moore has been toting the 175,000 pardons he issued for cannabis possession paraphernalia convictions, gaining praise from the White House and officials such as Colorado Governor Jared Polis. In recent Instagram videos, he discussed the clemency action with the NAACP President Derek Johnson and activist Brittany Cunningham. You can't celebrate the benefits of legalization if you don't want to wrestle with the consequences of criminalization. True. Give me that picture of this guy. Yeah, shout out to Maryland. I mean, but I wonder if it was those bullshit pardons that like didn't even matter in the first place. Type shit. I mean, is a pardon the same thing as an expungement?
Well, no.
I wouldn't think so. Like
Pardon,
it would still be on your record, right? You've just been pardoned from it.
right. I believe that's how it works. That it's still there. It can get erased, but a pardon, if you're like in serving time, you get out immediately. They had talked about it. Before when it was important. Now I'm forgetting about it. Partner conviction and associated, and not only had never committed the offense, sitting aside the conviction. This is sometimes called an expungement and is different from a pardon. So that's how they define it. Does Michigan governor have to grant the pardon? Hundreds of individuals request a pardon of communication each year through application submitted in the Michigan Parole Board, which would receive those applications, sometimes grants hearings, and then makes a recommendation to the governor. The governor grants several of the requests each year. So it's not like you can't get let go. I wonder how many they let go.
Yeah, we talked about before about other states having like automatic expungement. Did we ever? I mean, you still have to fucking pay for it here to try to get it expunged, right? In Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the lawyers had anything to do with it.
Well, I believe that's one of those things that they do to prove that or show that they're pro marijuana, to try to get that, not vote, but it's worth gaining customers, not losing customers. So, all right.
I mean, I love how all these politicians are waiting to like around election time to start doing all this shit. It's part of their campaign strategy. I mean, I guess it could be a good thing that they're actually doing stuff. But a lot of these motherfuckers are just trying to make themselves look good.
No, I get that.
It's quiet as fuck in the chat too.
Oh,
I want to say 5 states. Automatic expulsion process for qualifying.
Well, different states have different laws when it comes to that. Some the state does it for you, and you know, it just happens. Other states you have to apply, you gotta go to court, you gotta do all kinds of goofy things like Michigan. So it just depends where you're at.
Yeah, if you're in Vermont, automatic expulsion.
Why would they deal with it more than once, you know?
Yeah. New Jersey, Missouri, Minnesota, Illinois, and this is only with certain, and I'm sure it's only marijuana or paraphernalia, you know, with no weapons charge and all that shit. DC, Connecticut, and California, which surprises me, man. I would think California would be about getting that money. Annulment process available for certain offenders. And that's in New Hampshire. And that's only New Hampshire. Certain marijuana-related convictions may be sealed.
Yeah.
So I guess
but they're still there and they can seal.
Yeah, and they can unseal them. You know, that's in Virginia. And only Virginia. No, and Nevada. My bad. So Nevada and Virginia. And then it says those with certain convictions may be eligible for unconditional pardons from the state advisory board.
Right.
And that's in North Dakota. And only North Dakota. Yeah, rest of the states don't even have a program yet. On the website.
Yeah, that's true.
Fellow Americans. Who says that? Are you running for some type of office? Thumbs of green. Sent for a Playboy up there here. What up, though? Sean Holmes. What up, though? What are you fellas smoking on out there?
I'm on some full melt from the competition.
Oh yeah,
I think it's the Trop Cookies. That's purple. You can see it. It's purple. It's a purple.
Yeah,
it's not Michigan works. No, this is some Trop.
I was gonna say, but
no, I actually just took a dab of that.
Trop cherry. Well, you said
it might be Trop cherry. Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought Trop cherry was always fucking purple. Just lit up some birthday cake. Oh shit! Lighted like a diesel. Buzzed Swan is smoking on. Holmes Daddy on Insta. Oh, all right, Holmes.
Yeah, no.
What other boring stories do you got over there?
It's a good question.
You seen that one article I sent to you about Congress accidentally legalized weed 6 years ago?
Yeah, with the hemp bill.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it. I think a few times with a few guests. Cannabis clinics see a rise in patients in London. Medical wholesale cannabis was legalized in 2018 after a campaign to make it available to children with severe epilepsy. Private clinics are seeing a rise in patients, but the drug has only been prescribed to a handful of people on this NHS. It's NHS.
Where is this at?
In London.
London?
Campaigners are calling for it to be more widely available to give patients more treatment options. The government says more evidence of the drug's benefits are needed. One of the medical clinics in Westminster said it had seen a number of patients increase more than 10 times to 2023, rising from 250 to 2,700.
That's because they look for it now. They didn't look for it before.
Right.
I mean, come on. Where's the damage that's being done from that then?
Right. None. I mean, they can't show any.
They can every other substance that comes in.
So, in a statement by the Department of Health and Social Care, said the licensed cannabis-based medicines are routinely funded by the NHS, where is clear evidence of their quality, safety, and effectiveness. But it also added more products on the market are unlicensed medicines and clinical guidelines from the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence demonstrates a clear need for more research to support routine prescribing and funding decisions. One of the patients taking it for chronic pain is Julie Gold from Wimbledon in South London. A 64-year-old started using medicinal cannabis in 2020 after being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in her 30s. Got a permanent damage. My walking is affected. My bowel, my bladder is affected, she says, comparing her symptoms to someone hammering your brain with an ice pick. She's pharmaceuticals as well as ibuprofen to relieve the pain until her neurologist prescribed her with amitriptyline, amitriptyline, a pain medication also used for antidepressant. So what the fuck, man? They're giving these people that are like fucking like, oh yeah, it's a pain reliever as well as a antidepressant. No, antidepressant. So it's like it's not only for pain. Yeah. But the drug aggravated the symptoms and another condition, restless leg syndrome, which causes an unpleasant crawling or creeping sensation in the legs. There's all kinds of fucking, different ways you can take cannabis. And we're not even talking about fucking smoking it or anything. They're doing tinctures and shit like that. Like they're not even fucking, it's not even edible forms. It's like straight up from a syringe type shit, like in the mouth, under the tongue type shit. Full spectrum, of course. They just keep complaining about not having enough fucking data on it.
Well, they're not getting any negative.
No, there's no, it's not like all these medications that they're giving them that are causing other fucking problems in their fucking life. Like, she didn't have the fucking, shaky legs before she started taking that one medication that I can't even fucking say, bro. Like
just give her another medication to combat it,
Yeah.
That's how they do it, man. They've been doing it for years. Gonna keep doing it.
At one stage, I was also prescribed benzos for my anxiety, which I got very, very addicted to. And then spent a good 2 years trying to wean myself off of that. Yeah. Like, bruh.
So I stay away from all that stuff.
Yeah.
Population control.
Bro, shit's wild. So fucked up. London, get your shit together. I thought Europe was like, cool with. Well, no, what is it? The Netherlands? That's where fucking
the Netherlands.
Amsterdam is, right? But isn't it even illegal there? They just like put up with it. What?
They use the word tolerate, and they tolerate it.
Tolerated. They tolerate.
And
they've been trying to get rid of it for a while there, though, haven't they?
It's illegal to smoke there.
What?
It's illegal to smoke there.
But I'm just saying, like, they've been trying to get rid of the fucking, like, coffee shops and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Since when? Like, since they've been around? Like, this is, or what? Or it's just recent, since the cannabis bill?
Well, I think since the latest cannabis bill, you mean?
Like, since, like, cookies got there.
Right. Well, that was because they realized that if they open up these lounges or whatever, that they'll make money on people going next door and buying their product. So that's why they showed up. They waited till it was a licensable thing, and they just come in and say, "Hey, we got licensed other places. Give us a license." We'll pay, because now you have to get the license. There's no, real background. It's not like it used to be with the board. And these people come in and get their permits. And I think right now it's a lot of people buying old places that are switching names or going out of business or whatever. And these people are buying up all these dispose. But I don't know. That's just my guess. Mm.
No more lame stories.
No.
Why not?
Because I told you, I can't find them. I had two great stories that I had in my
I thought
email.
you said you get these emails with all kinds of stories.
I send not hundreds, but 3 or 4 emails. I have hundreds of them from him. I looked at today's and it's like, he didn't send, that don't mean nothing. And then I go back, oh, yeah, it's something's weird.
So New York on a pace to sell 520 million. I hate these like projected sales shits, but that's what they're saying. 520 mil of cannabis in 2024. It could break 700 million.
Yeah, but their state's hitting $1 billion already.
Yeah, that's right. It's fucking.
You got
the state's
Illinois,
licensed dispensaries reported 260.6 million in sales just January through June, or roughly 43.4 million per month, according to the New York Office of Cannabis Management. New York on a top pace to 520 million. Yeah, these numbers seem off. I would think
they're kind of low.
selling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's also because of all their black market.
Oh yeah, the bodegas and stuff.
All these spots, like illegal spots, bro.
Well, it's just like Detroit was. All the so-called dispensaries back in the day, they didn't have licenses, you know.
A lot of them didn't know.
Yeah. You know, when they actually made it, we had to get a license. All those, over half the dispensaries shut down.
In mid-July, New York has 137 dispensaries and 8 deliveries-only operations serving adult use consumers. Nearly half of these licensed retailers are located downstate in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, and Staten Island. Yeah, it just seems like they would be pulling a lot more money.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't we like fucking hit some number?
Yeah, what the dispose in Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sold more cannabis than any state in the country, but their sales weren't that high.
No.
They were selling a bunch of cheap weed.
Yep. Yeah. Michigan has sold more.
They had to go on weight wise, like
units. Yeah. But yeah, I think we talked about it last week. Like they sold like 15% more weed, but made negative 9% less than what they did in previous years, which was So how much do you think they should be making, Adam? New York.
Oh, it's just like it is here. Prices go up and down.
I mean, throughout the state, they're saying they're only pulling $260.6 million.
That's just ridiculous because they got a lot more people that are buying products. Yeah. And
I mean, that's what they're saying. So roughly 43.4 million per month. I mean, you gotta think it's only from January to June. So
right.
Which, if they keep on going on that pace, should hit, $500 million or more if you go on that projected sales. But that's only $500 million, bro, throughout the whole state of New York.
Right. That's not that much money.
How many dispos do they have? That's the real question.
Oh,
compared to other states.
Well, it said 137 dispensaries and 8 delivery only operated. So it's like
that's not very many.
They have, no, I wouldn't think so. And they're primarily within the city.
How many dispos did we say
Bronx,
we had
Queens, and Staten Island.
I wonder how many Michigan dispos there really is.
You can see how many licensed dispos there are on state website.
There are 2,170 licensed cannabis businesses, but that's not not just saying like.
And all because the dispo has a license doesn't mean they're open.
So it says 751 licensed retailers, 250 processors, 46 marijuana organizers, 7 micro businesses.
Well, micro's a storefront, so you can add them to the other ones.
And 2 designated consumption establishments. That's what they say as of 2023. This was last year.
Well, you got the one in Hazel Park.
Yeah, it doesn't say
where the other one's at.
Yeah, we surpassed 3 billion.
We got 5 times as many dispos as New York.
Well, minus all these legal shops look fucking, they don't even look like fucking weed. Like, I wouldn't buy weed in these motherfuckers, bro. We showed this shit. I wish I still had pictures from it.
Depends if they got that gas,
I know, but I don't think that's what they were fucking like focused on. They were focused on like how it looked.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Like, I bet you that weed is trash.
For some meds.
See if I can look it up.
Gotta shop around till you find that fire, You figure someone's got something invested like that, man, they're gonna get the best of the best,
Yeah, there's that shit. Yeah, if you open this shit in like Michigan, it wouldn't.
They got stuff like that in Colorado.
Remember that shit like that? Like
Yeah.
Why are they? Why even?
It looks like somewhere you go to pray. You know.
Yeah, bro. The travel agency, a cannabis store. Come on, bro.
No, weed ain't about being bougie. You know, I mean, you can make it bougie, but it's not about. That's not what it's here. It's a medicine.
Look at this shit. It's not even real weed in here. Like, yeah.
What is this? Like the Jedi?
We talked about it a couple of shows ago, bro. It's like all the bougie shops they got in New York. Like, bro, this looks cool. This looks like somewhere you drop your kids
like
off.
Winnie the Pooh,
you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah,
library,
here, go there. It's a bookstore or some shit. You know what I mean? This don't look like no weed shit, bro.
I mean, it looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I mean, do you find yourself like buying some weed from there?
No.
It's got some fire.
I mean, it's cool to go to. It's nice to like if I mean, eventually when I go back to Vegas, I definitely want to check out that. Like,
I went to one in Colorado that looked like this.
But yeah, but it's like, I wanna check out those places, but I don't see myself actually purchasing.
This looks like the bank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're about to go get some food stamps or something.
Yeah. Got them. Come on, dog. Yeah. So the shit down it looks like a fucking, I don't know. I ain't saying it.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. Like isn't it Vegas where they got like the weed mall where it's like they got all kinds of like fucking different. Like I definitely want to go there, check it out, but I'm not going there to buy anything. Like if I happen to see something I like and I want to buy it, I might get it, but
an accessory.
I'm not going there. Yeah, like I might buy a shirt. Like,
some merch.
Yeah. I don't buy it. Like maybe that's why the legal market in New York is not selling that much weed. I mean, you gotta think New York's smaller. I just find it crazy that like it's only like New York City that they're like focused on. I mean, Staten Island too. Everybody from the state has to go to the city. Thumbs of Green, Planet 13. I think I've done the Planet 13 or Planet 18. I don't know what the fuck it was. Yeah, bro. The only thing, like, straight up, like, I was so disappointed with everything that I got in Vegas when I went to the dispensary. Everything in it was just whatever.
Some of the
shit was like straight up bullshit, bro. Like,
some of it's only Delta 9. That's all they sell.
And they wouldn't even. And this was like before like shit was wrecked there, so it was still medical. But as far as like terps and all that shit, it was very lacking. I did not. The only thing I got out in fucking Vegas, I got off a Pony Boys boy. I ended up going to a fucking event with Pony Boy.
All right.
That always detoured me ever since I went to Vegas and I got. I spent some money there, bro. Me and Infamous. Shout out to Infamous.
Yeah.
I went to one with my friend from high school back in the day, one day, and then I went with Nick the next day, and then we ended up going to see Ponyboy and got the real deal. I was like, oh shit, I should just got this shit.
It's waited, huh?
Terps were way better.
Way better.
Yeah. Shit, man. I just want to remind everybody out there this Saturday, it's going down. JSH Enterprises and Nuggeduction present the Give Back Birthday Sesh. July 20th, this Saturday, y'all, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Bring some kind of summer fun toys for the kids or supplies, maybe beach towels or fucking juice boxes or something. I don't know. Or $20 at the door, or you can bring both. Shout out to Capuchin Soup Kitchen and First Step Women's Shelter for taking the donations. There are plenty of organizations out there that don't even want our money. But shout out to them for actually looking out for the kiddos. Everybody that gets in gets a raffle ticket for your chance to win some awesome ass donated items from each of the vendor. Shout out to the Native Made, Nuggeduction, SOB Labs be in the building. Food by Chi-Town, as well as Fun Food Express will be outside serving up all kinds of dope carnival-esque food. Yeah, come through. It's Native Maid's birthday is Thursday, mine is Friday. Shelly from Flamingo, her birthday is around there as well. So come through. Let's celebrate, y'all. It's summertime. It's early. You don't have an excuse. Come through. Get some fire, smoke some fire, all that shit. Also, here on Medical Mondays, like always, shout out to Detroit Certification Center. Hit them up if you need a cert or a renewal. You can get it for as little as 10 minutes online at DetroitCertCenter.com, or hit them up on social media at Detroit Cert Center, or give them a call or text at 248-275-6707. And there's plenty of other people out there that do certs as well. Can you say they're talking about doing it at Clio Cultivation Cup?
That's what I heard. They last year they gave a bunch of free med cards out, so I expect the same.
And always, much love to all sponsors of the show. Native Made 313, Michigan Turf Farms, Nuggeduction Extracts, Tiki Man, Tree Street Packaging, and SOB Labs. Most of all, thank all y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And yeah, hope to see y'all Saturday. Come through, y'all.